mañana, morning. Joining, ey, llegamos a la bichi. Flow rikichi. Dinero, dinero.
This is the 2KMC, and my juices are flowing because it's time for your State Farm Assist of the Month. You submitted your favorite passes, and now it's time to choose the best. First up, we have Lifeless Reject getting... Wait! Oh man, gotta have a little more respect for yourself. Where a long-range bounce pass plus a crazy catch equals game over. I still don't know what's better, the pass, the catch, the finish, or my face. Moving on to the wreck, we've got Coop Existential. A full court pass leads to a no-look alley-oop, which leads to full clearance of the defender. How's that for a fast break? It's actually really good. I didn't need to ask that question. Next up, it's Fire Style 7 in the playground. To end the game, throws the dime for the dunk from half court. Talk about a fancy finish. And finally, let's go to Eric X06141028 in the rack. What's good, kid? Pushes the ball down the court and throws it off the backboard to himself. The most selfish assist of all time. And I loved every second of it. Now, vote for your State Farm Assist of the Month. And if you want your highlights to be featured in an episode, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. This is the 2KMC, and I'll see you next week when I'll have more top plays to share. Maybe some feelings too. Who knows?
The main event is kicking into motion. From Toyota Center in Houston, the Kings taking on the Rockets. For the Sacramento Kings, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Rockets, Kings, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Harden.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. You got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. Clark, toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. Now Sacramento's starting 5. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gordon. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Westbrook, count it.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Fox against Westbrook. Fox, the bounce pass. And that one's good. Parker.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And here's Houston. Left side, Covington. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And it's always terrific when Covington gets going down in the paint. I mean, this guy can score the ball from anywhere on the floor.
Harden against Hield. Here's Fox. Rebounded by Tucker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Westbrook against Hield, and it's Westbrook missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Westbrook with the block. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the dunk by Barnes.
Fantastic as an athlete is Barnes, and he attacks the rim off the drive. Man, I love the way he goes with force.
Now, here is Harden. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Barnes looking around. Harden against Fox. Back to Barnes. Over Gordon. 5 to shoot. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging about 22 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
Gordon dishes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Outside, Covington. And here's Gordon from outside. Drills it from outside.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Fox against Westbrook. Barnes outside. They kick out to Hield. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gordon. 11 points last game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Eric Gordon.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
And Gordon drops them both. Well, Eric Gordon is the kind of player that you absolutely do not go under on a screen. He'll pull up from deep.
Yeah, he's got great range, and you watch the former Hoosier shoot, and you see how much he uses his legs. Gordon's liable to take a shot from any distance in the gym. I mean, he's got that kind of range, and his form is very efficient, and his confidence is sky high.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Harden outside. Shoots. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. The Kings trail by 3. Westbrook with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Harden's got his second bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Westbrook, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Fox after Eric Gordon's bucket. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Holmes passes to Parker, and the shot goes in.
Muscle up. That's what Parker's telling those guys trying to defend him in the paint. He's really good at establishing his post position down low.
Passes it to Tucker. And the rejection by Holmes. Oh, the lob to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Really like the chemistry and the connection Parker has with his teammates. He's really awesome at connecting and finishing on those lob passes.
And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And, guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Manuel House is checked in for the Rockets. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Now, here's Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to House. Pass to Westbrook. Puts up a three. He can't hit that time. Now, Sacramento takes it the other way.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now Barnes. After Westbrook's missed three, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. That sends Harrison Barnes to the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore has come in for Robert Covington. And it's Rivers in for James Harden. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up three. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Fox, and there it is for him. Fox has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kept alive. Rivers comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Bagley with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Green. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Now the pass to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
First one falls for him.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Got a hand on it. Here's Rivers. Ready by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. The wide open look here for Fox. Rebound by House. The Rockets shooting just 35% to start the game. Kicks it to Carroll. Rivers against Barnes. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here now the Kings. They're on an 18-7 run. Fox looking it over. Right block shot, and it's in there. Fox has got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Carroll. Bagley with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Rivers. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Carroll. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You now have to respect the jumper of Carroll. I mean, he's very consistent at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Fox passes to Bagley. Bogdanovich against Rivers. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Fox, and it's good. 2 points. 10 points for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Rivers kicks to Carroll. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. House the pass to McLemore. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rivers, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Sacramento making some changes. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Harrison Barnes. Rivers hits both of them. Sacramento leading by 4. Fox with it. 10 points for him. Releases. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And, Greg, nowadays it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Sacramento, Bagley and Giles, both former Blue Devils, are the 4 and the 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Passes to McLemore. Buries it from three-point range. McLemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do with fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. It's deflected, and he recovers it, and he gets it back. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. Now, here's Bagley. Tight defense on him. Outside, Bogdanovich. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Rockets. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Rivers passes to Green. Hits the jumper in space. And now just a 1-point Kings lead.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Pass to McLemore. Outside, House. It's hauled in by the Kings. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around. But some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. And you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say. So you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And so Bazemore nails both of them. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Gordon missing. Kings leading now by 5. To the paint. Here's Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Parker's checked in for the Kings. Both free throws good from Hield. Rockets trail by 7. Westbrook surveying the D. Shoots a 3. Kept alive by Houston. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 9.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Fox against Westbrook. Outside, Fox. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Rockets trail by 8. In the corner, Harden hits it from 3-point range. He's got 7.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Now, here's Fox. 17 points in the game. Gordon against Bazemore. Rebounded by Tucker.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Shot clock reset for the Rockets.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the 1 in the first.
Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And the level of detail that Robert Covington approaches defense with is just phenomenal. He is always prepared for his matchup.
Yeah, and that's why he's an outstanding defender, Kevin, because he's got the physical attributes. He's got excellent speed and quickness for a guy of his size, good length and strength, outstanding hands. But he does a nice job of studying his opponent and what he needs to do to be effective defensively. I think he's one of the better defenders in the game and on the wing.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Fox. Good D by Westbrook. Rockets trail by 3. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. That's 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Fox against Westbrook. Healed outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Westbrook. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Now here's Fox. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Pass to Tucker. To the inside. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut back down to 3 on the basket from James Harden.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, you know, how can you not get excited about the way P.J. Tucker plays defense? Takes on all comers. Great intensity. He really is the leader of his team defensively.
I swear I always had the same drive. Up and stuck off the Bucks by the landslide. You ain't fly, you won't stand by. I got something that you can't buy. My older brother, Colorado man. My little brother. My baby brother, he was fascinated. My mama happy, she been laughing at it. First class, 2 tones. My queen need 2 thrones. Almost wound up in the group home. This new phone. Bust down, roll it. Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Bust down, roll it. Audemars, plain Jane. Same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore. On defense, the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Harden against Hield. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 5. And he gets it to go. Parker's got 8 points.
And I like his muscular body. This guy is able to body up defenders and still get the shot that he wants. He's excellent at finishing through contact.
Basket good. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
2 points. That one goes. 21 points for De'Aaron Fox.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For 3, Westbrook. No good on that one. And the Kings going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here is Harden after the Kings pick up 2. Let's go. Rebounded by Holmes.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now, here's Fox. 21 points in the game. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Parker, the dish to Fox. Back to Parker. Passes it to Holmes. Back to Parker. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense. Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And here is Hield. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it fly. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
From the baseline, it's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Pass to Tucker. 32 seconds left here in the second. And Parker with the block.
Absurd bounceability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Harden. He's got 9. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
I think if you're defending Harden, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
And so it's Sacramento bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, what's the most important thing for you offensively so far?
Just trying to stay in attack mode, man. Moving the ball. You know, they force you to make the extra pass, and God's doing a good job of that tonight. Just try to come out and give my team some energy.
Russell, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
The speed of De'Aaron Fox, that was the difference. No one can stay in front of him. If you bring the help, he can beat you with the pass. And the jumper looking like Nick Van Exel.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any ball.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Gordon.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Fox passes to Parker. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Kevin, I like how hard Barnes goes now. I mean, takes pride in trying to overpower the defense and muscling shots up over him.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. The free throw off from Barnes. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Put it simply, Parker is an outstanding player. I mean, somebody who puts the team ahead of himself, and all this guy wants to do is W-I-N.
Good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Covington. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane, always looking to punch it down.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot, and there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Kings leading now by 7. Outside, Fox. Pass to Holmes. Gordon against Barnes. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Barnes. 14 points for Buddy Hield.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Here's Holmes. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmes got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Hield. They get it back. Good work defensively by Harden. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. He tries for 3. Tucker. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 5-point Kings lead.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
There's the pass to Hield. That's tipped. And it's the Rockets on the break. Westbrook's got the ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 14 points.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hand.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 21. Westbrook passes to Covington. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Covington's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Gordon against Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
Has checked in for the Rockets. McLemore has come in for Gordon. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. Now, here's Fox. He's got 21. Back to Bagley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Kings. Rockets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Harden missing again.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Double team on Westbrook. Round deep, McLemore. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Kings trailing. Now, here's Fox. He's got 23. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. Kept alive by Houston. Harden misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here is Harden. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Free throw line jump shot. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Fox passes to Bagley. Over Westbrook, and it's Bagley that time on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Westbrook. Over Bagley. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. They get Russell Westbrook. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Damari Carroll comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Free throw good, Fox. Rockets trail by 4. Now Rivers. He kicks to Carroll. The 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rivers against Fox. Passes it to Bogdanovich. From 15 feet away. That shot missing, so Houston will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harden outside. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And you got to know Harden's looking to get to the line. I mean, one of the best in the game at going right into the defender and drawing fouls.
And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contributions, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. With the floater. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 28 points for the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking
at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from James Harden. Pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Harden surveying the D. It's House outside. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Carroll's got his 5th rebound in this one. McLemore, the pass to House. Yep, that one goes in there. House has got his 2nd bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 8th assist in the game. Rockets trail by 4. Rivers with it. He dishes it to McLemore. The 3-pointer, no good. And Bjelica has it in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Bjelica's got 8.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Pass to Rivers. The pass to Carroll. Harden against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensively. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
Now, here's Fox. 30 points in the game. Here's Giles. Out to the right wing. Here's Bagley. That 3 off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And he can't get the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Len's checked in for Giles. And he sinks the second. 1:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. Fox kicks to Len. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Bjelica. Guarded closely. Back to Bogdanovich. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Rivers. Carroll with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carroll's got 7 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. It's good. 32 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Rivers surveying the D. Kicks to Carroll. Back to Rivers. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle.
We're scoring the will. Be sure we all rebound, gang rebounders, be active. We get a couple stops, we'll be right back in the game.
Well, he's recognizing the offense is executing, pleading with his guys, Greg, to play better defense.
Yeah, offense isn't the problem right now, but for them to get out on top, they've got to get stops.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. Parker out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Len. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Carroll. He feeds it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And some nice passing there by Houston. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Bogdanovich finds Len. Here's Parker. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And here's Rivers. Len with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. So for the Rockets, Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll, and Gordon subbed in for Danuel House. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's McLemore. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Sacramento leading by 6. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Len. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. And the Kings lead by 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Bjelica. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Stolen by Len. Now Bogdanovich. The feed now to Len. And the dunk by Len.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Parker passes to Hield. Len dishes to Hield. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Green. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Eric Gordon.
Nice to see Gordon use his touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Now here's Hield. A 15-footer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 assists here tonight. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And the Rockets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Len, and it's Barnes in for Bielitsa. And the second free throw, good. Sacramento leading by 7. Bogdanovich with it. Healed outside. From downtown. Rebounded by Covington.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Green kicks to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Over Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. And it's Harden in for Rivers. And the Kings also making a change. Fox is checked in. Barnes hits them both. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Westbrook, feeds it to Covington.
Man, you got to love the intensity of Covington. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from beyond the arc, and he's a player that also isn't afraid to get dirty on the glass for rebounds. That's a nice combination, nice stroke, but still he'll do some dirty work too.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Sacramento leading by 6. There's the double team with Westbrook. The kick out to Barnes. For the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
The 3 from Harden. The Rockets with another miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Buddy Hield. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Russell Westbrook. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hield against Harden. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 34.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. They get it back. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Covington.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now, here's Holmes. Dishes to Barnes. The Rockets pull it in. Tucker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires from the line. Goes back up. Harden, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
You know, Barnes is a versatile scoring forward who we've seen him heat up quickly, and he's capable of doing that.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And here is Holmes. Barnes, right side. There's the double team with Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. And Holmes throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it's Westbrook missing.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Barnes outside. Over Gordon. Here's Hield. And the layup falls. Hield's got 23.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Tucker. Outside Westbrook. Now, here's Gordon. Shoots over Holmes. And it's Gordon missing. The 3 from Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 23 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Covington. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Westbrook against Fox. Now here's Barnes. D right on him. On the wing, Hield. Over Harden. Hield can't hit. Rockets trail by 16. Harden with it. Out guarded by Hield. Goes up on the wing. Tucker can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Stolen by Harden. Good.
And Harden continues to work on his defense. It is a work in progress, but showing a bit of an edge on this end of the floor now. I like it.
Now, here's Fox. Parker outside. Barnes outside. Clock at 6. Over Gordon. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Rockets shooting 43% for the game. It's Harden with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
Barnes against Covington. From the line. Barnes can't get it to go.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Heald. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside. Holmes with it. Westbrook picks him up. Fox dishes to Heald. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Kings.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Harden outside. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, you guys really got after it tonight. Is this the kind of mentality you want to impose on the other team?
Just as long as I stay aggressive, don't rush the game, don't get outside of my game, but continue to play hard.
Well, you got your teammates looking for you tonight, Jabari. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.